So this little bird's very weak. It's anemic. Its hematocrit or PCV or red cell count is very low. It's 50% of what it should be. So it's got a large mass that you can see, and it's been bleeding. You can actually see it's horrible. So the primary aim of today's surgery is to close that, and I'll get it in a little bit later and probably take the rest of it off. But I'm trying, this is now life-saving emergency surgery because it's pretty anemic. So maybe we'll just go to 2%, it's going to shoot up and then come down. Maybe 2% is good. Okay. It's direct tape that masks. The masking tape. So all I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to get rid of a lot of this fatty tissue with the whole aim of being able to close it. Try and get a clean closure. We're taking out all the dead tissue here. We've almost completed I've almost finished with my tissue removal, and then we're going to close it up. So what we're really going to do, we've made a nice, we've taken all the dead tissue away. We're just going to do a simple closure, and I'll remove this on the next surgery. At this stage, it's just an emergency procedure. You can see we've got a beautiful, beautiful closure now. And I'm using something that holds well because the skin is very unhealthy looking.
Told you to go for micro.
Well, with the skin you have to, because nothing else is going to hold. We've got to prefer a smaller needle.
I thought you were going to take the whole thing off. Or did you drain it?
I took all the, I would have if it wasn't, we did bloods yesterday and it's just really anemic and it doesn't look great. It's going to be great. Mel, you can start going down a quarter if you felt you're happy with it.
It's been standing, so if you're good, then I will.
Well, it's going to be 4 stitches and we're going to be out of here. So the gist of, if there's a video, the gist of what we've done is we've taken out all that dead tissue, cauterized all the vessels that were bleeding.
So if you're hearing a dog in the background crying, that's pretty normal for recovering from a surgery. It's waking up, it's a bit shocked as to where it is. Our nurses will be out there comforting it.
Well, don't always, but it happens occasionally and we don't panic.
No.
Especially in a bird clinic, you don't expect to hear that.
No. Although we did have an eclectus the other day that sounded just like that. And clearly this with Harley dogs.
So the essence of this is we want to save the bird and then we want to go in an elective way and just I just don't feel the bird's got any more blood to lose. This is a cross mattress suture pattern for those watching. It inverts the skin a little bit. I'm using Vicryl because the skin is so unhealthy and I don't think PDS or nylon would just cut through the skin.
So this bird will require further surgery?
The bird's going to need 2 more surgeries. And we've got to change the diet. I'm not sure what the husbandry. The cholesterol is very, very high in this bird. Cholesterol was 17 or 18, which is about, in humans, the same. You know, when you get to over 5 or over 7, it's very high.
Is this the primary cause of what you're seeing here?
So we've got a really fatty, unhealthy xanthomatous tissue, and it's usually we see this very common in middle-aged galahs that have been on very high-fat seed diets their whole life. It's just a straightforward consequence of the seed diet. I know that in the wild they eat certain things, but this is a pet bird that's trying to outlive its wild ancestors. I come from Africa, and there's still certain groups of people that live in the wild, and their longevity is very short. They're very unhealthy. Now, the wild's not great. 2 minutes to go now.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you can see a glaring lump that I've left, but that's going to be the next surgery. So you'll see, we'll hopefully post both surgeries when we post it. And it's awake on the last stitch. What a brilliant anesthetic. No, that's good to see.